Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It is September, which means the colleges are soon going to restart, and the lot of you guys who are soon going to come to the UK or in the process or already got here. And now that you're here, you've realized how expensive it is to live in the UK, for which you need a part-time job to support yourself for basic needs and essentials, or even maybe for your partying, shopping, or planning for a holiday. Well, the part-time jobs are quite common in the UK, so that is not going to be difficult for you to find one. Welcome to my channel. If you have not subscribed, please do subscribe, and I make informative videos for all those immigrants living in the UK or those who are coming to the UK soon, which could make their life easy. In today's video, I'm going to talk about finding part-time jobs for international students in the UK, especially Scotland, Aberdeen. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the do's and the don'ts of the part-time job, where and how you can find one, and how much you can get paid. Without further delay, let's start the video. To find a part-time job, the first thing you need to do is you get your CV ready with the details on your basic information, your current location in the UK, and collect your BRP and get your NIN number in hand prior to applying for jobs. Because the first thing that the employer is going to ask you is your NIN number and BRP card. So it is highly recommended that you have all this in place so that you can get jobs easily in the UK. Let's start about the legal work permit of the international student that can work as a part-time in the UK. So legal hours or the work permit for an international student in the UK is 20 hours per week. That does not mean that you average out your 20 hours to end of the month. That means it is not accepted when you have worked 15 hours a week and the following week you work 25 hours. So make sure you stick to your 20 hours per week and do not average out the weeks in the end of the month, because that is not how the system works. Now moving on to the part-time jobs available in Aberdeen. If you're a student, you can work in multiple places, starting off with retail and hospitality. So retail stores, you have plenty of retail shops and supermarkets in and around Aberdeen where you can go and apply and get a part-time 20 hours a week, flexible working hours, either day or night. You have a lot of convenience stores like Premier, Londis, mobile repair shops, which is run by locals here, so that you can get a part-time job which is very flexible enough. Now moving on to the hospitality, you can get a job as a server or a chef or a kitchen helper or kitchen porter, a receptionist at a hotel or a restaurant, where you can again get flexible hours. Mostly when you say restaurants, it's evening or the night jobs if you prefer that. You can also get jobs in the bar, mostly run during late nights, if you're okay with that. Apart from this, you can also work in the showrooms like retail, like a clothing store. Moving on to campus jobs. So you can also opt for a campus job within the university. It's like more like admin jobs or voluntary jobs or running a club, also in the libraries. So if that job suits you, just please go ahead and apply depending on the post available at that moment. If you're looking for more like an internship or something related to your course, you might want to check on LinkedIn, Indeed, and other job portals where you are offered a lot of internships, which again can be time consuming for you to get, but you would definitely get if you're insisted on getting a professional kind of a job or internship. It's quite difficult to get a job, a professional job in Aberdeen, because it's not quite commercial city as like London or Manchester or Glasgow or Edinburgh. So considering that, The best option for part-time for you to get in quickly is try retail shops or restaurants or any hospitality jobs, and also you could do remote jobs, like you could do freelancing like graphic designing. If you are into that, like digital marketing or advertising, you can just freelance here remotely to any part of the city here from Aberdeen. Now moving on, how much can you get paid in a part-time job? So depending on your age and the level of skills required to do a job, the UK government has a set wages per hour, so you can check that out and consider what category you fall in, and you would get the minimum wages that is mentioned in the site. Another last but not the least job is the delivery jobs. So this is one of the most common or most preferable job by most of the students who come here. For the ones who have their international license, you're allowed to drive here in the UK for 1 year. If you can drive, you can just buy a car. There's two options that you can do delivery jobs in here. You just stop by the local restaurants, leave your phone number and your details for them to call you when there's a need for delivery drivers. The second option, registering yourself to delivery apps such as Just Eat, Deliveroo or Uber Eats. The process takes some time, so you might have to wait like 4 to 5 months, because there's a lot of documentation and checks that's been performed before you get a Deliveroo, Uber or Just Eat ID as a driver. Another kind of job involves strength. That is a job in warehouse. If you think you're strong, that's the ideal job for you. Then you can do day shift or night shift and requires physical strength. So you could also work in the warehouse like Amazon's food warehouse, so you can check it out. So in general, all part-times pay around the same, that is not less than £10 an hour. But when it comes to delivery, it depends on the number of deliveries you do, or on an average you might earn £3 to £5 for every delivery you do, depending on the miles you drive. That is it, guys. I mean, I've tried to cover most of the things. Make sure you have your BRP and NIN well in advance before applying to a job, because that's the first thing your employer is going to ask. So I wish you good luck, and if you like the video, please comment and like. If you need more information on this, please do leave a comment. If you find this video informative, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.